over. Oh, hey, you can sit with us.
Hi guys, and welcome to Skin Society.
Hey guys.
Today we are talking about our nighttime routine and the importance of our nighttime routine and how it ties into something called our circadian rhythm, which is very important, especially when you are making your nighttime routine for your clients. Because we are talking about nighttime, we have our little PJs on. So we'll just jump right into it. And our circadian rhythm is our kind of like our internal clock.
Yes.
And it just helps to regulate natural biological processes like cell regeneration, hormones,
barrier function, moisture levels.
As much as with our
aging. I would say aging.
Yeah.
a little bit of
Immune
everything.
responses.
And although our circadian rhythm happens 24 hours, we are going to kind of focus on what happens at night. Between the hours of 3 and 4, our skin peaks with sebum. And so Chris is going to kind of tell us what starts to happen after that time. That's usually the best time to work out because
your skin peaks sebum. So when you're excreting sebum from the body, you know it's like a natural glue. So as you're starting to secrete the sebum from the body, your skin gets very oily.
Right.
A lot of people know around this time your makeup starts to run, your skin, like your T-zone is very oily. When you look in that mirror, as soon as you get off work, your skin looks a little bit different. It looks glassy.
Right.
It looks like very shiny or like a donut, but not a healthy donut.
It's like a grease donut. Is there even a healthy donut?
It looks like a grease donut. Like really, this is the time where you need to pull out
chicken grease.
Yeah, like your little body swatches. But this is also a time that's very important for you to start exercising. Get that sebum, get that cortisol levels up, so your body can naturally secrete the natural oils that your body produces. Yeah. Because when you get home, this is what starts your nighttime routine. The moment you get through that door, you want to make sure that you take full control of your nighttime routine. Do you guys have a problem with your clients not really doing a nighttime routine?
Yeah, I'll get so many clients that be like, girl, I was doing so good, but when I get home, because a lot of my clients are like SEPTA drivers, nurses, so they get tired, but I'm like, listen, if you're going to skip out on anything, skip out on that morning routine. Not that I'm encouraging it, but if you had to choose one, it would definitely be the night routine, because that's when our skin is doing all of the repairing and all the healing, and that's when it's working all of its magic.
Yeah, but also a nighttime routine, this is where our barrier function really kicks in full play. This is where we get those new skin cells. This is when our skin starts to regenerate itself. This is where our skin really says, I'm going to love on you a little bit longer, because at nighttime the body's at full rest. So when you think about aging and premature aging, a lot of women who have premature aging is because they don't get good night's sleep. Like they're literally up all night.
I think it was a study in Ohio about a woman who like barely slept.
Yes,
and then she got a lot of premature aging. So what are you gonna say?
No. I was gonna say like sleeping is very important. I think a lot of clients negate the fact that sleeping is important. A lot of them are like scrollers. Like I'm up all night just scrolling on my phone, and they don't know that scrolling the UV rays from the cell
LED,
phone, the TV,
light,
it really hurts your skin. And I don't think that they take it as serious as they should.
And you know, like bad sleep patterns actually does affect your circadian rhythm. Like
100%.
Like you have your body your body is a machine.
Yeah.
So you have to treat it like a machine. Like so. It needs a system. Like it needs not a system. It needs a flow. It needs a schedule. Like
a routine.
Yeah. There we go.
But that's why it's called the circadian rhythm. Because every hour of the day, your skin is performing a new function.
Right.
And with your skin being your body's largest organ, like it literally houses all the other organs.
Exactly.
If you're not taking care of the largest organ, what do you think that the other organs are doing? This is where your hormones come into play, especially with your skin.
Exactly. So like if you lack a sleep pattern, or if you up all times, and I remember when we were kids, how fun was it to be like, oh, I'm staying up that girl.
Not me. I'm like in bed. Y'all know me. I'm in bed by 7 o'clock. Y'all be texting
I know, but when you used to wear them red bottoms, you in that picture. That picture
the other day, right?
You said the other day, y'all used to be out clubbing, having a time. So at that point, I think because we be so young, we don't think about like, ooh. But now I'm like, okay, it's 9 o'clock. I need to get ready to take it down. Like I do my skincare routine probably by like 8. I be like ready to go to bed.
And I was gonna say that like earlier when you guys mentioned like, do your clients have a problem with doing their nighttime routine?
Yeah.
I always tell my clients, I'm like, listen, I know I'm that way. Like sometimes it's hard. Like you're tired or whatever it is. I know for me, like the minute I walk in the door, if I know I'm done for the day, I just go right ahead and do my nighttime routine, so that way, you know, you're not forgetting.
Yeah.
But speaking of hormones, there are 2 specific hormones that, you know, a lot of people don't know, but we create in our body and does affect our circadian rhythm. And cortisol is one of them.
Yes.
Which can increase things like inflammation, which is not good for acne. And then there's melatonin, which a lot of people don't know, but is an antioxidant. Actually, we didn't know that.
Yeah, we did our research. We did the research. I was like, oh, wow. out.
Yes.
But speaking of melatonin, this is why it's important for our skin's barrier function to be very, very hydrated. We want to make sure that them hydration levels stay aroused, because if you don't keep the skin nicely hydrated, this is where you start to notice your dead skin cells start to build up and your skin looks very dry and very cracky. And this is another, again, why exfoliation is uberly important to perform at night, because you need to slough off those dead skin cells.
Our barrier is more permeable during that time too, so it's a great time
to exfoliate. But while you're exfoliation and moisturizing goes hand in hand.
I was just about to say that,
because as you remove the dead skin cells, you want to
replenish that skin.
Yes, you want to replenish those lipids with ceramides, thick, hydrating moisturizers, and then go night night. Like that's why it's
go night night.
Go night night.
And I want to point out, like, as an SD, right? I know you guys don't wax, but I wax. So this also plays a part in waxing, right? Your waxing aftercare, exfoliation, and moisturizing is very crucial.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Right.
So it's not just our face, right? It's like full body. Even if, like, I don't know about you guys, but like right before I shave, I make sure I exfoliate.
Yeah, I exfoliate.
And then I shave, and I'll use like a little oil or something.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, here's the thing. I do exfoliate my whole body every day. From
every day?
Because I'm black and I have I'm aging. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I'm old as fuck. Like, and
our skin cells slow down.
Yes, my skin cells slow down, but I know when I'm like dehydrated in my skin, and not just internally, topically, my skin starts to crack.
Right.
So I like my legs to look as smooth as possible.
Right.
So I try to exfoliate.
You know why that happens? Because like as we start to as we get older and our cell turnover rate slows down, the sebum in our skin plays like a liquid cement.
Yeah.
So it's like we have to slough off that dead skin. It's just not just going to think about a baby when a baby's first born. You know how their skin is flaky.
Smooth,
that cell regeneration. It's just
so quick.
It's so quick. The cell turnover rate. But as we get older, especially like when our legs, I know exactly what you're talking about. I look like scaly. I'm like, damn. Let me go exfoliate my legs. It's because the sebum. Yeah, the sebum in the skin is holding on to that dead skin. It's like not letting it fall off. Yeah, that's why exfoliating is important, and we have to exfoliate off that dead skin. But speaking of bodies and routines, what do you got? Let's talk about our night routine. Like, so who wants to start? Who's
you want to go?
Tell me your night routine. Like,
my night routine is not as quick and easy as everyone thinks. You know how sometimes you be like,
mine is complex.
You know how some people be like, oh, my night routine is only 5 minutes. No, we good 45 minutes to an hour, from start to finish. Because first I have to cleanse, and then on nights I exfoliate. I exfoliate twice a week. So on Sundays and Wednesdays, I have a whole science.
Physical or chemical?
I actually use a scrub. I use the retinol scrub from Skin Script.
Okay.
So I use a physical scrub, and I actually put that on my skin. Then I have to let it sit, and then I go in with a hydration mask, and then I go in with all my 99 serums, and
that's only twice a week though.
No. Exfoliating is twice a week.
Yeah,
but the serums, like my pigmentation serum, my tyrosine inhibitor, my skin brightener, my vitamin C, what else I use? My mandelic.
Do you use the vitamin C at night too?
Yes. I use my vitamin C at night, and guess what else I do? I wear sunscreen at night.
You know, I have a client who puts sunscreen on at night.
I wear my sunscreen at night.
Because you're on the phone?
Not because I'm on the phone, because the way my window faces, my side of the bed is near the primary bay window, and when I wake up, that sun is penetrating my skin, and because I already suffer from dark circles and I have melasma right here, I make sure I put sunscreen on every night before I go to bed. Let me ask you something though.
I see where you're going and why you're doing it.
Make my point.
But you got to reapply every 2 hours. You're sleeping for 8. So the sunscreen is not effective in the morning when the sun peaks.
But the thing is, I'm so natured to have it because I went all these years without using it. So you gotta remember, I just became an esthetician 5 years ago.
Does it to keep in the habit.
I just became an esthetician 5 years ago. Before that, guys, I told you I was getting facials, but I wasn't wearing sunscreen. I was wearing Chanel Beauty. Right. That's why my melasma was so bad on the side of my face, and now it's not there. So my whole thing is, if I'm used to doing something, I'm just going to keep the routine going. Yeah. Because for me, it's about suppressing those melanocytes and
so that's what you focus on with your nighttime routine.
My routine.
I know earlier before we started recording, you had mentioned retinol. So what retinol are you using?
So the retinol that I like the Glymed one.
The rejuvenation.
I love, literally when y'all say I look young,
it's their retinol.
I just started using it.
Retinol is your skin's best friend when you're like an old prune like me.
Stop it, girl.
But no, honestly, that's the one thing that I use. That's why my skin looks very, very soft. That's why I don't really have any texture unless I do get an acne breakout. Retinol is the one thing that I use that keeps my collagen.
Is that an every night thing?
No. I don't use retinol every night, and I don't use it on nights I exfoliate. So I will use retinol at least probably twice a week. Probably if I exfoliate Monday, I will use my retinol and maybe Friday. Okay. But I don't use retinol every night. I don't exfoliate every night. But I mainly focus on blockers My tyrosine inhibitors.
That's every night.
Yes, brightener every night I will use. And a lip scrub.
Okay.
I definitely got lip scrub. Lips gotta be kissable.
What about you,
Maria?
Okay, so
Speaking of kissable, sorry.
Right. I recently started to kind of like, I guess try the skin cycling thing, and I think my skin really likes it. So I was using a lot of scrubs, right? But now my exfoliation is more chemical. So there's nights that I alternate, right? So one night I'll use my glycolic and retinol pads from Skin Script along with my
hyperpigmentation.
Yes, that is literally my holy grail. Yeah. And like the pad is so big that I actually like I'll put it on my face and I'll even use it in this area.
I tell people to cut it in half because the pad is so overly saturated. Instead of getting 50, you now have 100. The pad is like literally soaking with the product. Mm-hmm. So I tell people to cut it in half. So that's why I bring in here because I'm only using you wax, right? You wax, it helps with ingrowns, it can help with discoloration, all of those things. So I kind of like don't waste the product, go on my face and go here. Then I also use which I love, the facial hydrator or the Beta Gel from Glymed. So that day I pack those on, and then the next day what I'll do, and then of course my hydration serums, they're a must, and my tyrosinase inhibitors. But as far as like actives, I do that one night, and then the next night I'll use my mandelic acid, and then the next night I'll use my retinol. My retinol rejuvenation, and then the next night I'll skip. I don't do anything, just hydrate. Because you're doing a cycling.
Yep, and then I start over again. And I'm telling y'all, my skin is loving it.
I gotta get some pointers from you from Skin Cycling. I have this one client that I love, and she wants to cycle so bad. I'm like, if you want to cycle, ride a bike.
Yeah.
Wait, is she consistent in her routine as we speak? Like,
I don't know. I think TikTok has her in a chokehold. So I'll be like, no, we're not cycling unless you're going on a bike. Yeah. So for me, my nighttime routine consists of double cleansing. I use a retinol every night. I use 2 different tyrosinase inhibitors. So I use Vivid from Hydrinity, and then I just started using, it's been 3 weeks, I've been using Even Tone.
Okay.
Because I saw
from Skin Better.
From Skin Better Science. I'm obsessed with it. So I use those 2. And then I use a neck cream. I do use a neck cream.
Really? I mean, I bring everything here.
Yeah. So I started. So what happened was when I first opened my account with Skin Better, they sent me samples. No, they sent me a big full size for me to use because I told them like I can't sell products or promote products that I haven't used. I never purchased stuff. So I got a full routine. So they sent me the works. I have 2. So I double cleanse. With their oxygen and my regular gel cleanser, and then I go in with my pigment inhibitors. I use So I use the 2 brightening serums first, and then I use my retinol. But theirs is called Alpha Ret, so it's like a hydrating retinol. That's why I use it every day, every night.
Because that is key too, right? Like we talk about retinols, and there's so many forms of retinols.
There's
retinols, retinoids, retinaldehyde. They're all different forms. So I'm not sure what's in Glymed's actually. Is it retinol or is it retinoid?
I think it is.
Let me see.
I know.
But go ahead. What's your retinol?
So I use. I think it's let me see. It's right here. Yeah. Excuse me, little camera shot. Here, somebody look at it. So basically, I use my retinol, and then I'll put on my neck cream.
Retinol.
Yeah, retinol. Yeah,
it's retinol.
Okay, yeah, so I use
retinoid. Yeah.
Yeah, so I use my
still a form of retinol.
Yeah, so I use my neck cream, fine lines, and then I use fine lines on my face. So it's like basically like Botox in a bottle. Yeah. I put it on, and I do my Techno on my neck, and then I use my Trio moisturizer, and I go to bed. But on nights that I'm exfoliating, I use their similar to the Skin Script pads you use. They have some too. It's called Alpha Ret Pill Pads. It has like glycolic, salicylic, and I do the same thing. There's so much juice on the pad that I use it on my face. I do my underarms in that area. Yeah, and I like their pads because probably just like Skin Script, one side is textured and the other side is smooth.
Oh no, not Skin Script.
Yeah, I want to try that. So that one's a little bit more like it gives you a little
manual. Because I do still use I was using Skin Script's retinol one, but I just bought the exfoliating mask from Glymed. Yeah. So the only time I kind of like now do a manual exfoliation is like if I'm about to put makeup on or something because sometimes my nose get real textured, and I really just focus on the nose. Yeah. Right. But for the most part, I've switched to like chemical exfoliants. Oh, good. Right. Which I'm really liking.
And for me, like twice a week, I won't. No, I'm lying. I was about to lie on here. Oh, I was about to lie to these people. Not even twice a week. Like if I'm having like a problematic time or like if my cycle's about to come on, then I'll mask. But I don't mask. I'm just.
I don't either. I try, but I just
mask.
Yeah, I don't do nothing. I don't do no mask because like my products are like they're good. So I feel like
I'm just lazy.
Yeah, and then I'll be tired. It's like. get my put 10 masks on people
we
today.
give ourselves monthly facials every month, so
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm be honest, I don't even do monthly facials. I probably do every other month on myself because I be just so busy.
I do maybe every other month, but during pill season,
pill season is
like I'm about to do a pill.
Yeah, we just got done a pill.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I'm like,
I mean, buy a refill.
Yeah,
2 more days and we can do it.
Pill again.
Yes,
I need a pill.
Pill season, I'm on it.
So another thing that I think that we need to talk about how important it is for your nightly routine is the changing of the pillowcase
and the sheets.
And the sheets.
Yeah.
But so listen, I ain't gonna lie. I changed my pillowcase more than I changed my sheets. I still change my sheets, but I changed that. So this is my method, right? Hear me out. I use silk pillowcases. I sleep on 2 pillows. So like just for the big fluff to be elevated higher. And another thing, my nighttime routine is sleeping on my back. But that's another thing. I learned to sleep on my back because I don't want to age one side of my face.
Every night I swear I'm a night sleeper and I sleep like this, right?
But you know what? Also,
every night I'm like wrinkles.
I can tell what side a client sleeps on. And I'm like, you sleep on this side. I
and
know
even
there's more
congestion.
I know it's more congestion.
Wanna know why?
I know there's more fine lines and wrinkles. I'm like, you sleep on this side. Like, how do you know?
Because you're smashing your face in that same pillow with a bunch of hair products
or their phone.
Skincare products. Your phone. I put my phone on
They don't wipe their phone down.
Yeah, my phone is always on
speaker. So you know what's
speaker.
another tip I tell people? A lot of people have a headscarf problem.
Yeah.
I have 7 headscarves for every day of the week.
Yeah.
As much as you change them scarves, last time you change your pants, you change your scarf.
Yep.
Because your headscarf.
That's how I feel about the pillowcase.
Yeah, because your headscarf has so much bacteria from oil sheen, from edge control, from gel, and a lot of clients get folliculitis where their hairline starts to break out.
Which sorry, I literally just Googled this, but at night, that means every night your bed is collecting 300,000 dead skin cells.
Insane.
Every night.
But listen, so for the pillowcases, I use 2, right? They're silk. So I'll sleep on one night. The next night I rotate it. Then I take the bottom pillow.
I tell my clients to rotate.
Yeah. Then I basically sleep on 4 clean sides per week, and then I'll change it.
And also silk absorbs less oils than cotton, which is why it's really important too.
But I always screen white. Use white, so that way you can see. Because a lot of people are like,
I
don't like.
About that.
But I have read this study
that
when you use colored sheets, the dyes and the materials can also cause a breakout on your skin.
Absolutely.
So you should always use white washcloths, white pillowcases, white sheets, because you don't want those dyes and irritants to actually break out your skin, even with laundry detergent.
I was just about to say that with the fragrance and the laundry detergent.
So it's very important that you're literally you spending so much money on your facial. You're spending so much money on your product.
Yep.
I think that when it comes to your bedding for your sheet and what you wash your face with should be just as crucial as what you put on your face for your nighttime routine, because it's so important, because it all goes hand in hand.
Yep.
Just like you should be changing your washcloth every day.
That's another thing people don't do.
Yeah.
I think I just seen somebody. I forget who it was. Somebody was like, how much often?
I did see that. Somebody was like taking like a poll or something, right? Like, how often do you change it? I forgot who did it.
Because things that are normal to us are abnormal to other people. So when we say it, they like, wait, what? You do that? And it's like,
You guys know what I started using?
What?
I started using an African net.
I was just about to say, I use those hand gloves that you get from the Dollar Tree. I buy them in
bulk. That African net got my skin soft.
Ooh, butter, baby, butter.
That shit, I be like, butter every day.
Also, do you sleep with a humidifier at night?
I don't.
I have one. I haven't, because Seven has really bad sinus issues.
Okay.
So I bought him one. It's on his side, but he don't use it, so I'm about to take it on my side.
But that's a good point.
Because what happens is, especially during the wintertime, while night team's so important, a lot of us have radiator heat, but if you like vented heat, that's as new in the new homes, vented heat. We don't have that old radiator heat. Those vents blow up, and that dry heat dries out your skin, and this is why it's so important.
And it's blowing dust. How about
blowing dust? And blowing dust mites, is blowing whatever bugs is living down in there. But this is why it's so important to hydrate your skin at night, because your skin is getting overly dried out from the heat being on. So you need the humidifier to bring that moisture barrier back inside the room, and then when you wake up, your skin is very dewy and soft.
Luminous.
Because it's not being
transepidermal water loss.
Transepidermal water loss. Because it's not being attacked by the heat. So a lot of people miss that tip. And then also with the radiator in their car, stop riding around with the vent on your face like this.
That was me earlier.
Drying your
We got my car. I was like, what the fuck?
But all these things are very important when it comes to your nighttime routine. And I think a lot of people just think that, it's just about me putting the cleanser and moisturizer on and going to bed. No.
And especially for the people that skip. Like I said, I don't recommend anybody skip anything. But if you have to miss out on something, because like, what about the people that work overnight?
This is what I do. My clients that work overnight, I pay very good attention to them. I ask them their sleeping pattern. As forming a consultation, I send them home with products for their purse at night. Here's a little washcloth. Here's a little, little kit.
But I also think that, like, theirs kind of flip, right?
Yeah,
because,
so your nighttime routine does flip.
Because their daytime
But how does that affect the circadian rhythm? The body is a 24-hour
Well, the
clock.
circadian rhythm is going to keep
adjust
functioning.
to theirs.
But their thing is, because they work overnight or they're asleep during the day, you just have to pick up the process of where you are, and then we'll figure it out later. But the thing is, keep the routine.
Yeah.
Don't
create
stop
a
the
routine.
Yeah, don't stop the routine because your excuse is I work overnight. Jesus didn't sleep at all.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
Jesus
did.
was up moonwalking all through the night. So, like I say, we all got the same
God.
amount of hours as Beyonce.
Yeah.
And if Beyonce, listen, 4 minutes to wash your face, 60-second cleanse, go right in with your toner,
So
moisturizer, SPF.
You said it takes you about an hour to do your routine.
But I'm not like normal.
But she's asking.
No. So I'm asking. So how long do you? For me, I'm like 20 minutes, and I'm done my nighttime routine.
But that's my whole body. So 45 minutes for my whole body.
Right, because that's another
Yeah.
thing. Face is one thing. Body. Okay, so let's talk about body. What do you use on your body?
So right now I'm using the Old Way. I love their body scrub. I use the body scrub. So I go in with my cleanser, cleans my body down with a loofah, and I change my loofah out every 2 days. Then I go in with a full body scrub.
Mm-hmm.
I scrub the crap elbows,
What
head,
do you
shoulders.
use for body scrub?
The Away brand of body scrub.
that's
I
the same
love
brand.
that one so much. I've been using it for like 4 years
That's
now.
the OUAI.
Yeah,
Okay.
theirs is really good. Then I go in with a body oil. I love the Dr. Teal's lavender body oil.
I love
It's
that.
so
Hydrating.
hydrating. So
And it's
I've
cheap.
never tried it. Where is it?
Target,
Yeah,
Body
Dr.
Bottom.
Teal's.
Buy it.
Um,
Put it in my stocking.
I put everybody on. It's so
I love that.
hydrating for your skin. And then I just go to bed. But then also I make sure when I'm going to bed, like I don't sleep with a lot of stuff on.
I
be
can do
naked.
that. Me too.
Booty
I
ball,
know.
butt ball, naked.
In my birthday
In my birthday suit, grease me up like a champion and put me on the table.
Because I don't like clothing, and I think bacteria
Yes,
and laundry
yes, you be
detergent
sweaty
and
and
sweating.
Yeah.
Because you can develop chest acne. You
Right.
can develop back acne.
Wait,
and-
because I definitely broke out, y'all, from literally just putting perfume
Yeah.
onto my skin.
And then you
That's
can
crazy.
also get butt acne.
Yeah. I have
You
some
know,
hot
I'm like,
shit
I
back
keep
me.
Some glycolic pads.
Yes. I'm very astonished by that. But you have to make sure, like, also what you're putting on your body when you're going to bed at night, because you're sweating in your sleep. So
Yep.
it's very
That's
important.
why I like oils
I was
too.
gonna say, what do you use?
I love the dry oils. So I've used that brand that you're using, and I like it.
Yeah.
I recently found a Asian brand, and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you spell it Kopari, Kopari.
Okay.
And I get it from Ulta, but I actually found it at Marshall's.
Okay.
And I use their oil and their body cream.
Yeah.
But at Marshall's, I also found it's a Ole Hendrickson dry body oil.
Oh, wow.
OMG, y'all. I'm obsessed.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's so light on the skin.
Yeah.
You don't get like that. Like, the Kopari one's nice, but I can only mix it in with my moisturizer, so
Yeah.
it's not clogging, right? Or like overpowering. But the dry oil, chef's kiss. It's $45. I got it at Marshall's for $15, but I will pay the $45.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
That's
it.
how much I like it.
But a
Y'all
lot
probably
of
gonna grind me up about what I've been using.
what you been
you better not
using?
use no black soap.
No. I don't use black soap. I wash with Dr. Bronner's.
Okay, Castile soap. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I use that. But for
The
my
unscented one?
no, I use peppermint.
The blue one.
I like Mary.
I like my booty hole to feel like.
my sister Mary. Mary loves Dr. Bronner's.
I feel like somebody blowing on my butt with a Listerine.
That thing fresh.
You made me think about Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh my God.
No, it just feels like so
Refreshing.
refreshing. So I
Okay.
use the peppermint one.
Okay.
And
Let me suck on your
So I use Dr. Bronner's on my body, and then for moisture,
Woo!
for moisture, I use Palmer's cocoa butter lotion.
Oh, okay. Because you know what? Before I became an Esty and I learned
I
better.
thought you was gonna say coconut oil. For real.
No, not cocoa butter.
I don't know why you struck me as a
But here's the
coconut
thing.
oil girl.
I'm okay with you using Palmer's, because this is what people don't know.
What?
From the décolleté and on up, it's a different type of ball game
It's a
with
different,
skin.
yeah.
Skin is
Down
thinner.
here, you can do
thicker.
whatever, yeah.
do whatever you want.
Oh wait, speaking, you said I was a coconut girly, so let's say something. I don't buy coconut oil from the stores,
Okay.
but my friend Tiara, I love you. This is like my soul spirit sister. Love her to death. She's vegan. She don't use anything on her body, not even perfume. Right?
Yeah.
She brought me back this pure coconut oil from Honduras. Where she actually works with Dr. Sabi's nephews and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This coconut oil, I gotta hide it. Listen, I'm gonna bring y'all a sample of it because she bought me a big thing of it.
Okay.
When I use, you know how like you use coconut oil and it sits on top of the skin?
It's like greasy.
It's greasy. Not this.
Absorbs.
This shit goes. This is the real deal.
So
I don't know
pure
what they
coconut
give.
oil.
Yeah, I don't know what they giving us here in America.
Bullshit.
But
They trying to kill us. I'm trying to
and
tell
she
you.
brought me some from. She even brought me a sample of some from Africa because she lives in Zanzibar, and she shows me videos of them making
wow.
it fresh.
I got a coffee scarf from Colombia.
I bet it's impeccable.
Oh my god.
Like for me, so I reserve that. Like I'll use that on my feet, and even in my hair, I reserve that because it's a different type of coconut oil, and I know that I can't go buy it. Yeah, so I'll use that. But for the most part, like when I jump out of the shower, if I'm trying to be sexy, I might use the coconut oil. But if not, I'm slapping on that Palmer's.
Thugging it.
Oh, you know, ashy booty, go to bed.
I lubricate myself, but I be straight thugging it like t-shirt. Like
right.
I ain't trying to be sexy.
I'm talking about like when I'm trying to like have my skin glistening.
Oh,
when I walk
yeah.
past
Like
I like to
yeah.
grab my neck, and if my neck feels like chef's kiss. Like
Yeah.
that's how I know like I did a good
Do
job.
you use the neck cream or no?
I don't use it because I put my moisturizer on my neck.
Me too.
and
I do
like,
everything on my neck.
Yeah.
I have some samples of techno.
Okay.
I'm gonna let y'all go home with it today.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be like,
Because I just like
Let me
my
get
neck.
that.
Like my biggest thing is my neck. My neck, like just
my
I
neck,
gotta grab my
my
neck,
back,
like,
my neck and my back.
like just grab like my neck has to be soft.
Jay, come get this girl. Jay.
Oh well, guys, that is definitely our nighttime routine.
Yes.
I think that we all kind of like switch it up, right?
Yeah.
We all try to try new products. So I'm sure our nighttime routine is constantly changing.
Wait, sorry.
I actually was using Epicurus.
Really? Epicurus. Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a new pop.
Love that.
Chef's kiss. I gotta
Love
get
it.
some. I gotta get some.
I love that.
And I can't forget about my Glymed lip mist. Oh my. Oh, and then I also, I forgot. I'm sure.
What is it?
I use my
CBD mist?
my hyperchloric acid on my face
At night?
at night. Oh, I use that morning and night.
Yeah, and my Lineage.
And my and I use the Glymed lip balm and lastly the CBD mist.
Yeah, I think
That's
for
what
us a nighttime routine is literally from head to toe. Like we just don't stop at the face.
Right.
I think for us,
Don't neglect them feet, ladies.
Being though we're esthetician, we're in the beauty world, so it's our job to look impeccable at all times of day, like regardless. Because people, the first thing they're gonna say, "Well, aren't you a skin person?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it's up to us to
That's
look
so
our
true.
best. And it's like we really get like this connotation that we're supposed to be perfect,
We don't
but
gotta
we
be
fuck
perfect.
up too. Players
Well,
fuck
players
up,
fuck up.
players fuck up. But we're really big on our beauty. We're really big on taking care of ourselves. So we hope that you
You
through
guys
our
learn
journey,
something.
you
Yeah.
guys learn something. Like you learn that it's important not to just take care of your face, but your hands, your kneecaps. That's how y'all
Internally,
yes.
her damn
Yeah.
kneecaps.
Internally, like pretty much really take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And nighttime is the best time to start because I feel like if you don't have time for yourself at night, you will be disheveled in the morning.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's it.
unwind.
Yeah, you gotta
and just-
unwind. Oh, and then, I'm sorry, I gotta say this, and
That's
then we can
okay.
end it here. My main nighttime routine. Only time I'm on my knees. I'm on my knees.
She lying. She lying.
No.
She lying.
No. I pray. I started praying on my knees. I
Okay,
used to
okay.
just sit up and pray in the bed.
Yeah.
I started getting on my knees. I've been doing it for probably like 6-7 months. I get on my knees at the side of my bed and pray. That's like the most
wow.
important step in my nighttime
Yeah.
routine.
I thought she was about to say drinking wine. Because I'm about to say, y'all know drinking is bad for y'all at night.
No,
But,
I don't drink.
okay.
No,
Good.
I don't drink. So, occasionally I drink. No, I don't drink.
Right, like on the
We
regular.
do celebratories.
But yeah, that's it. That's the night routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. I think I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, that's like the biggest thing. I thought about it. Oh, I'm gonna tell them about how I pray, and I forgot all
But
about it.
praying is good because it creates a spiritual connection between you and God. Like a lot of people don't. That sets the tone for how you sleep and sets the tone for how you wake up.
And guess
And
what?
stress levels.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Cortisol.
I'm about to say
Cortisol increases.
But
Stress increases. And
listen,
so
I've been doing my
inflammation.
skincare night routine for a very long time, but I feel most beautiful no matter what I put on my skin. When I pray and wake up, I feel refreshed. I feel new. I feel loved. I feel at peace.
Well,
So prayer is the best nighttime routine.
7 a.m. is the best your skin is going to ever look throughout the day. When you wake up.
I
7
sleep at
a.m.
7 a.m. Really? 7:30. Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you for watching
you
today's
so much.
podcast.
We closed this one out like 4 times, but it's okay because it was
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you guys for
We love
watching
you
today's
guys.
episode on our nighttime routine. If you have any suggestions for our nighttime routine, drop them in the comments. We'd like to hear what you guys use because we're open to try new products.
Yeah,
and
I
we just
love
like to
trying
bring
stuff.
product awareness to other people because what may work for us may not work for somebody
And
else.
we've tried it.
Yeah, we tried it all.
Trust me.
Trust me. I used to be Ashy Larry.
Bye.
Bye, guys.